Alright, let's go. Let's go. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. Let's go. Yo, Carmen, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Everybody's drawing fine. It's nice to see. Dun, 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 dun. So let's continue with our drawings here. Let's go. I did we left off. I think here. I think we're gonna finish this and then continue with this one again because it's so fundamental, I would say. Just the shape of the torso, and then we do like this one here. That's kind of nice. It's also interesting to see the different heads, I would say. All right, let's go. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go. And then, yeah, after that, after I finish that one, we're doing a lot of pelvis, a lot of butt drawings. Maybe I get a lot of subscribers with that one. Who knows, man? Who knows? That will be funny. Pelvis unlocked, baby. Let's go. Oh yeah, how can you... What I also kind of realized is that when you draw from like imagination, how can you simplify very complex things? Because I think everybody should learn the system behind it, but not like the memorize everything kind of thing. I don't know if that makes any sense. You don't just copy it, learn the system behind it kind of thing. Like why things are like this. Or like how can you simplify this more? For example, this could be like an egg, you know? And it's like, and then you just add some straight lines to make it a little more blocky. Boom, torso. Torso in the house, baby. But yeah. It's very important. I mean, I guess I'm kind of happy that I did this. Otherwise, it would be like another waste of time, but I think I would have a much bigger problem than doing things from imagination. I mean, to be fair, there's like, you can also use like reference for sure. But I guess just doing from things from imagination is just really like a good test if you really understood. Or really understand what you're doing. Like, why the hell do you do this anyway, you know? What's your problem? And after finish that, then yeah, congratulations, you did it. You did it. You did it. Now it's my turn. Okay, there's the color. Kind of connected to that one. Right there. The biceps and triceps. Biceps. But yeah, the most important part is really just the shapes. You get the shapes correct, you get everything correct. You win in life. Maybe not in life, but you win in drawing for sure. Make your life much more easier. Honestly, what I'm doing is just make my life easier, bro. Just remember this shit and just remember the shapes, and understand the shapes, and then apply it on the drawing. And also, if you want to have like cleaner line art, you just think about like CSI Miami kind of thing. Like this is a straight, and this is a curve. This is straight, and this is a curve. Straight, straight, curved. Curved. I guess also limiting yourself into able to just draw only those kind of things. It's really healthy, I would say. And also, this is not that nice, yeah. And just, yeah, just draw it. Easy. I think having also the mentality that drawing is very easy is also pretty good. Drawing is the easiest thing ever, man, you know? Just believe that. And it comes easier. I mean, you know, gaslighting yourself. Hell yeah, baby. I mean, funny thing is, eventually you actually believe it, and then it actually becomes the easiest thing in the world. Because I guess my set actually works, by the way. I mean, yeah, like, I think, like, believing yourself, and then, I mean, I guess really, like, it's like what's a lot of, I guess, therapists says, like, garbage in and garbage out, kind of thing, you know? If you say you kind of shit, then you are shit, you know? If you say you're the best in the world, then you are the best in the world, you know? Maybe it's, like, over the top, but in principle, it's like that, you know? That's why it's really, like, really dangerous to self-hatred. Because it's done like a Uber, you know? And I think, like, your brain is always trying to, like, prove yourself, you know? Like, if you say you kind of shit, and then your brain tries to prove actually you are shit, you know? And it's done, like, you know, like self-prophecy or something like that, you know? Yo, Dallas, what's up? So I would say start with self-love, always self-love. And then go from there. You can do it, man. Believe me. I believe in myself, you know? But yeah, I don't have much confidence in the concept, lol. I mean, like, I don't really... I mean, I guess... what's it called? I think that's a good exercise, honestly, to just share people your art. I mean, it's not easy because, again, you don't like being judged, right? The only reason you don't want to share other people's art is basically you don't want to get judged, right? Or at least that's what I get, like, the feeling. They say, oh my god, your art is so shit, or something like that, or like, you don't want to hear that from other people, right? But I think it's a good exercise to honestly learn how to not give a fuck about what other people think about your art. The thing is, like, you know, what's it called, like, it's like when the people go to you and say, hey, I don't like you, and I'm like, okay. And they say, yeah, I don't like you. I'm like, yeah, I heard you. I won't change you. Only because you don't like me doesn't mean I have to change, you know? But yeah, I would say if you're kind of like, I don't have confidence in that, I think that's a good exercise, you know? Building up your confidence in that sense. I mean, you don't have to do it like straight up with strangers, although maybe strangers are better because you don't know them. Or like you work your way up, first shows your family and then your friends, and then like maybe that neighbor that you have, or maybe not, and go from there, you know. I'm almost like a person that goes like, just tries to do and go right into like cold water. But sometimes I think that's a little bit too extreme. Not everybody is that extreme like me. So I think like slowly but steady, building confidence and then, you know, doing it. It's a good exercise. Think it as an exercise to build up confidence. Have confidence. No confidence. At least that's what I did. Because in the end of the day, you realize not really many people give a fuck. Or give a damn what you actually do. The sad part is also not really the sad part, but the reality is that most of the time you're gonna be, if you do something, I guess something exceptional, you're gonna be very alone. Only when you're already almost at the finish line, people will come, you know. But you know, the days where you're alone doing those kind of things, nobody was there. Nobody. But yeah. It's also like a good lesson to like, you know, believing in yourself and stuff like that. Believe in yourself, you know. When I had like, I don't know, 2 or 3 viewers. Now I have like, I have like an average 10 viewers after 2 years, which is kind of nice. But at the beginning I had like only like 1 or 2. 1 or 2, that's the max, but I still keep going, you know. And also my art improved also. Yeah, let's go. My art improved, and then I guess the better I get, the more viewers I get, and the more entertaining I am. You know, it's just like it's called. It takes a while, but when you're there, you know. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, man. I believe. And you'll be like surprised how much you can do. Also, like I think, I mean, there's like different ways to approach things. For example, like David Goggins. I think this is, I don't know, like I think his approach is a little bit too extreme, you know. I guess his way, I mean, it works, but it's also like a little bit, I would say, unsustainable. You have to be really crazy and live like that. But you know, he goes from more like, I don't know, I would say self-hatred and take that as a motivation, which is honestly, I think, not really good. In my opinion, I think you should do things from self-love. I want to improve myself. I want to get better at it, you know? Love yourself, man. Treat yourself right now. Take the oxygen and breathe in. And I like that positivity, I would say. Because I think, like, if you really love yourself, you wouldn't kind of like shit on yourself, right? You wouldn't say, you garbage, you piece of shit, you know? Like, I don't think you would do that, right? I don't think you would do that, right? But yeah, that's just me, man. I mean, at the end of the day, everybody is different, and if it works for you, then go for it, man. But in my opinion, like, at the end of the day, doing this for you because you want to improve, you want to take care of yourself. It's a great step, I would say. I mean, also, like, I think my influence, if I ever influence you guys, that's like the one thing I want to teach you, I guess. It's just, you know, take care of yourself, love yourself. And don't, like, what's called, get too discouraged, like despair that more easily. Because in the end of the day, a lot of bad things happen in the world. So it's really important to keep your head high, you know, and be like an optimist, I would say. I mean, but I'm like not like an optimist in the sense of like, you know, uh, everything's gonna be good and nothing bad ever happens kind of thing optimist, but more like optimist, like in my vision of like an optimist is more like you believe that things are in your favor kind of thing, like your odds are in your favor despite like the setbacks, you know. You believe like, okay, things are kind of bad but it will get better, you know. You know, optimists are not like oblivious about the risk, but more like, well, I believe things get better. And like, believe in the odds that things get better is more accurate, I would say. But yeah, that's just me, man. That's just me yapping. I guess it's like, I think good vibes, you know. That's just good vibes, man. If I am ever gonna teach something, then I guess that's, you know. Because if you love yourself, then you know, a lot of things kind of like, I don't know, comes easier for you. You know, if you love yourself, you set yourself boundaries, you know. If you love yourself, you say, you know, okay, this is acceptable, this is not acceptable. And if you also like, you know, guess in a toxic relationship that you're okay, you own it and you say, yeah, okay, this is not good for me, man. You'd be like the #1 fan, man. But yeah, okay, that's that, man. That's that. You're #1 fan. I think that's really important. So yeah, take that, man. I mean, I also like I'm myself like also I guess on a journey. Like I had also like a rough, not like a rough upbringing, but I was kind of like messed up at the beginning in my head for sure. I was messed up in my head for sure, man. Like, you know, let me say that. But I was really good at hiding it, you know. I'm my biggest fan, exactly. You're #1, man. Carmen's biggest fan is Carmen himself, you know. And that's how it should be. Not anybody else. It's also like in the sense of also like believing in yourself, you know. Because you, in the end of the day, you know, like you're like imagine like a other self of you, like a second thing of you that is basically 24/7 with you, kind of thing, you know. And if that kind of thing is like, you know, that you is like, I don't know, encouraging, this does to somebody, you know. Because a lot of people have like, you know, in their minds like, hey, you piece of shit, or like you could do better, that kind of mindset, which is honestly very toxic and honestly very bad. Because again, garbage in, garbage out. If you believe that, then that's what you are. It's also kind of like, I don't know how true that is, but I recently learned that, but your beliefs kind of like shape your reality, which is kind of like interesting, I would say. Your beliefs kind of shape your reality, or like at least your brain tries to like prove yourself in that sense, find out that kind of thing. So what I'm doing or what you can do is just say life is easy, bro. And life becomes easy, you know. Don't say like life is hard enough, you know. Say life is easy. Life is the easiest thing ever, man. Then see what happens. See what happens. Life is the easiest thing, bro. uh, well, I've seen like a TikTok video about a dude that prayed to God, and his prayers was like life is too easy, turn the heat up. And then he created predators. Oh, man. It's kind of funny. But yeah, I would say try that out. I mean, if you don't have to believe it, you know. That's also like what I realized is you don't have to believe in something, but what you can do is try it out, you know, see how it goes. Even if you're not like a superstitious person, I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't hurt to try it out, you know. At least that's what I'm thinking. Am I like a very superstitious person? It's alright, I would say. I would say 60% maybe, or like 40, something like that. But I never really tried, like it never hurts to try it out, something like that. And see how it goes. Tell yourself, hey, life is easy. Tell yourself, I can do it. Tell yourself, you can, it's alright, man. I take care of myself. And see how things goes. But yeah. I mean, I guess it's now I become like, I don't know, a therapist in that sense. I mean, let's try it. Try it out. See how it goes. At the end of the day, it can't really hurt you, you know. Because I can't really imagine saying I love myself is gonna hurt myself, you know. Or saying, hey, I take stands to myself, I set boundaries. I think that doesn't, in the long run, or that in general doesn't hurt you. I would say. But who knows, man? Who knows? Yeah, so many people and so many different. I mean, I guess like what? At the end of the day, I'm just a streamer, and like I guess my legacy, I would say. I guess the one thing I guess my legacies would be like, no, that, you know, to love yourself. But yeah, hey, are you streaming every day? Yeah, I'm streaming every day. And you can see that I'm not lying. It's just go to my life and, you know, go into oldest, and then you can just scroll, man. Scroll, man. Basically, I just document. It's like, honestly, at this point, it's just like a documentation about my art journey in that sense. Because you can see like how I improve, you know. You're gonna have to catch up. I mean, to be fair, the old streams are not that interesting. Like the recent streams are getting like better. I mean, eventually I have like a, no, what's called VTuber model eventually and stuff like that to make it more interesting on the streams. Okay, let me see. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. I made the torso to, yeah. Okay, yeah. I made it to diagonal, yeah. Yep. Check that. Gonna watch that whole ass streams, baby. Let's go. Love to see that, man. So that should be like here. Gonna be a long streams. But hey, maybe you learn something. It's also like nice to see my progress in that sense. You know. I've been drawing every day for a year, but I'm streaming it. I mean, I thought about streaming it because in the end of the day, like, I build a community and then I have somebody to watch me and I'm gonna talk about stuff, art related, or like general life advice, maybe. I'm just having fun, you know. Haha. And also getting better one day at a time, you know. Let's go. It's like this, yeah, exactly, and then the next thing is a little bit more. Alright. Yeah, okay. It's kind of nice. But at the beginning, it's very lonely. I can tell you that. At the beginning, it's very lonely because not many people know you. It's take a while to get like an audience, but when you get like an audience, it's kind of nice. Build like a nice audience. Something like that, I would say. Yeah, okay, and the replicator is also a little bit wrong here, for sure. So I'm not the, but yeah, it's like here, here. Okay. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people draw every day, kind of. It's kind of nice to see. Now look at this, easy. Yeah, my problem was it was too, no. I mean, in the end of the day, I want to make like living with art. That's I guess my one of my goals for sure. Another thing would be like, just draw really loot stuff would be kind of cool. That's one thing. Drawing waifus, husbandos. What else? Maybe like working on like illustration or like a gacha games. Doing like the illustration or like making like a concept art for like a gacha game. That would be kind of cool. First Japan, yeah, exactly. Now I have like a Patreon for my gooners then, you know? Can't let my gooners hang, you know? They have to be rock solid. But yeah, like that kind of thing. And also like, as a YouTuber and streamer, making that also like a living. Taking care of that. Then I guess just in the end of the day, just vibing, I would say. That's the thing, just vibes. A lot of vibes. Okay, alright. Okay. A lot of vibes. The reason why is that wrong should be like, okay. That's basically my goals, I guess. But I can also change. Maybe I was making my own manga or like whatever. Like with art, you can do a lot of things, you know. And also, the more famous you are, the more pricey your arts get, you know. It's also kind of nice. And yeah. That's it, man. And also maybe like teach somebody, because teaching is really good. Teaching is really like, say driver there, but there's just I mean like say duel is also nice. I think but if you want to improve stuff, I think you should really focus on like a subject you want to improve and then go from there. But yeah, what I'm doing right now is just like, I want to just go through the anatomy book that I bought. And then when I'm finished with this anatomy book, it's like, at the end of the day, it's just like what's called, I can always look up when I'm struggling with anything, for example, hand, okay, or again, torso, or other stuff like that. But what I want to do is just once, like, I want to just draw the whole thing in the anatomy book, so that I know, like, also from imagination. That's why I'm doing twice of those things, like one of observation and from like imagination. Because then I don't have to struggle anymore. I mean, I don't have to struggle that much anymore. Like I've done my deed, I know what's going on and how I can fix that shit. I mean, I've drawn a lot of boxes, man. I also like developing your own kind of techniques or like workflow. Because what I realized is, you know, original art when? Next year maybe? Maybe next year, let's see. Next year maybe. Who knows, man? Maybe I'll give like a surprise, you know? Haha, surprise. But yeah, I mean, also trying to learn. What I'm doing also right now is also being consistent with like one of the hat methods. Like there's like the two things I can do right now is like the Loomis method, and then just like there's the box method kind of thing, or I call it like maybe the mask on method. And depending on like what you use, change like the thing, like the expression, like the age, I guess. Like especially like a method for like anime faces for sure. But yeah. Directing to human exactly. Exactly. But don't forget the boxes. Like also what I realized first, like first things first, like always do like a box. So I have like I like idea of like orientation of the perspective, and then you go from there. At least that's what I realized after doing those no, from imagination, that if you have like a box, it's much more easier to like orientate yourself if you have to do it like from your just from ground up. And I guess the more I'm doing this, the at some point I don't need the box because I can just visualize it in my head better, and then boom, new Kim Jong-gi, baby. Let's go, baby. That's me, baby. That's me, baby. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, yeah. I'm gonna be like one of those artists, like, oh my god. Andy is my favorite artist, bro. Can't wait to have that when that happens, you know? Or like, hey, I take Andy's drawings to study, you know? Hell yeah, baby. Take that. I guess what I think when I'm doing like an artwork, for example, I think I would do like it more educational. And that being said, or this at least that's what I want to try at least, you know. So when you, for example, try to analyze my artwork, you actually understand what I'm thinking, like why I'm doing those decisions, and yada yada. Because I think like having like a system is really good. Like they have not, because I have nothing against people that just draw and then figure out stuff on the fly while they're drawing. Like I don't mind that. But to me, it's just a little bit too inconsistent from my taste. And have like, I guess like a checklist in that sense is easier for me. Like first do like, I don't know, the composition, then the perspective. Then you draw like the shapes, then the form, then the shadow and light, then the colors, and yada yada. I guess a workflow is in that sense. I like a workflow, I guess. That's what I mean. But I'm also still figuring that out. Having like a nice workflow. So then one day I can do like a challenge. No, I haven't tried it. But I want to do it for sure one day. But right now I'm focusing on like getting good at anatomy. Or like just general in shapes. Like one thing at a time. Because then if I do like a manga, there's like different skills that you need, right? Like how you panel things and how you show the story, how does the composition go, and yada yada. Like, there isn't there like different challenges, right? I mean, like with everything, I would say there are like rules you have to kind of like follow, right? Well, not follow, but you know, there's some like things like general rules, I would say. Not rules, maybe like recommendations that you should follow to make it more better, I guess. I just like figure out like those rules. Like, okay, what's the difference between that and this guy's manga? Why is that better than mine? You know, is it because I suck at drawing, or like figuring out like, okay, why is this, why does it suck? You know, like that's a good, I would say, start. I would say say. Or like general, like why do, like why does my manga suck or something like that, you know? I guess like having like what's called a feedback for yourself is, I think, very important. Because if you're already doing manga, I think that's already good enough, honestly. Like, you're doing already the hard part. Creating something, is already hard enough, man. But it becomes easier for sure. And then it's just really figure out, okay, well, how can I make it better? What's something I'm lacking? What's something I can improve? And most of the time it's like if somebody's like a beginner, most of the time it's everything, right? So it doesn't really matter what you're kind of focusing. Just focusing at something and then go for it. Right. Learning those kind of, I guess, manga. There's for sure, like some manga rules for sure. Or like some manga concepts that you can apply to your own manga. I wouldn't say manga rules, but concepts. I think that's a better, I don't know, idea. Concepts. Concept art? Oh my god, concept art. But yeah, I mean, what do I know, man? I'm just a streamer, man. I didn't even do like a manga, so it's just me yapping, man. So don't take what I'm saying with everything with too hard. What I would say is kind of like nice. A favorite style? Good question, actually. I mean, I really like now One Punch Man art style. That's really because it's so clean. Like the manga. I mean, the first first season anime of One Punch Man was also good, but then kind of goes like a little bit down here. But I mean, like I don't mind it. Like people kind of like stress out, oh my, it's so bad, but it's okay, man. I would say. I think people just dramatize it too much, I would say. What else? Let's see. There's like a recent artwork I really like. Let's see, can I find it? What happened? This is like, who was it this again? Let me just quick check it. Like that was like an art piece I really like. I tried to see Google. This is the image. What was this again? What's this? Twitter. Hopefully it's not AI, honestly. Just like this, let me see. This is like a Cross. What is this, like AI art? But I kind of like that style. But I can. To character design class. What's that? Shout out. What's that kind of shit, bro? That one. I think he kind of like reposted that, right? Let me see. Yeah, he reposted this. Yeah. But that's not like AI, right? No. I hope. I hate that I have to question it, if that's AI, man. But what I see, I think that's not AI. Yeah. Uh, from Bluvo. For example, that style is kind of I like really that one, that art style. That's what I'm maybe also kind of aiming for, maybe. I really like that. But yeah. By the way, that's from what's called. Let me see. What's the? I mean, I can put like the link in the description. So, yeah, artists. Okay, if you kind of like refresh the page and then go to my description and then go to artist, then you find like the picture of it, or like who that was. But if everybody who's just want to know which the name is, this is LU V and FFVV and then O. Yeah, that's that one. But I really like the style. So all like similar, not exactly that, but some similar to that style. That's what I like. Like at least try to achieve eventually. All right, okay. Be right back. I need to have like my legendary toilet break. Be right back. BRB. Yo yo, I'm back. I'm safe over. Okay. Oh, what? What's going on? Yeah, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. All right, continue. I think I did. I haven't done. Okay, I haven't done this. All right. Oh, yeah, welcome, welcome to the stream. After a minute in the toilet, everything is much better now. Legendary toilet break. I don't know. Sometimes you have like the best ideas in the toilet. You're just thinking, you know. All I do, you're like watching YouTube is one of those two things. I mean, I think nowadays everybody is taking the handies into with to the toilet, not with it. To the toilet, I would say. That once you don't have the handy and just think, you know, it's kind of like peaceful. I guess there's also people who don't like being alone with the thoughts. I guess there's that too. Alone with your thoughts. I don't really get it, why. Like, it's so bad. Like, what are you thinking, man? What are you thinking, man? Let's go there. That you're so scared. Well, most of the time, like, maybe don't think at all. It's maybe like a good answer too. No thoughts at all. Nirvana. I guess that's why meditation is also very important. Have you guys tried meditation? It's really nice. It's calm meditation. Or like breathe in and breathe out. It's also really good. Honestly, like meditation is really good for seeing too, what I realized. It's controlling your breath in that sense. Just thinking about the breath. It's really nice. But there's just me, man. Something like that, and then boom. Yeah, here, and I finish a little more. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's go. We take those. Let's see. Okay, this should be a little bit more wider here, okay. But it was, yeah, let's go. We take those. We take those. It should be like here. The boob was a little bit bigger here. Up, up. So that should do the trick. Yeah, let's go. We take those. Okay. I mean, it's okay. I guess it made the boobs a little bit too huge. And I guess it's kind of like a little bit more up there. Oh yeah, okay, nice. Let's go next one. We almost finished with that. After we finish with this one, I don't know. We do like the torso again because the ship is really essential, I would say. And then continue with this one here down there. And then we do like a lot of butt drawings, a lot of pelvis, a lot of butts. Getting that out of the way. Maybe I get a lot of views in that sense. I know how degenerate my views are, so I don't know. This would be kind of interesting to find out. It's kind of nice to find out. Because I cultivate a very specific community in that sense, right? Yikes. I mean, I was maybe brain rotted too. But that's okay. That is okay. That is okay. All right, nice. But also what I realized after doing those torso drawings, I'm a little more confident more. I have to draw like a face and then a torso. Now what I do have to do is learn the pelvis, and then honestly, easy. I can do everything, man. Easy peasy. I can do any pose in any angle. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to take a stage. Everybody. Okay. So there's that. This goes around it. Handlebars. And then shoulders. Ah yes, like kind of like this, I guess. And then it goes down there. Yeah, okay, I should remember this. All right. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. A little smaller. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Okay, just do. Okay, this is perspective wrong. Perspective. Don't forget the perspective. That take that one. So. Okay, let's see. This one here. Hey, let's go. Easy. Easy lemon skin. Like I can copy like really easy now, I would say. Give me like a box. A basic shapes and then easy. Box, easy shapes, and boom. You can copy it to almost 99% or 89. Hell yeah, man. But yeah, it's always like kind of impressive to myself. Wait a minute, how did I... Yeah, I made this a little bit too... I don't know why, but this is not the same angle here. Okay. Well, maybe it is. Because that box looks a little bit different than the other box. Oh well, whatever, man. But the more you draw, the better you get. It was like from like a craftsman's standpoint maybe too. More confident than before for sure. Let's go down there. Do, 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 do. Something like that. A little bit smaller. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, they take it easy sometimes, you know. Don't rush things. Dun, 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 dun. just kind of like down there. Okay. I'm not sure if I got like the right angle, right box. Well, let me see. Yeah, it's a little bit off for sure. Give me that. So like here. Yep. Oh. Oh, look at this. We take those. Woo! We take those, man. We take those. We take those. 100% correct? Not really, but it doesn't have to be. Like the shape is, the overall shape is there, you know? That's all I care, actually. I know it. There should be like more. Okay, I knew it. I knew it. Just too good, man. Just too good. Yeah. What can I say? I'm just too good. Yeah, Crime. What's up, Crim? What's up, Crim? Welcome, welcome. What are you doing? Oh yeah, it's... I don't know, I kind of like confused it with Kai. Yeah, yeah. Welcome to the stream, man. Yeah. What can I say, man? Alright, let's go. Next one. Alright, next one. Do, 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 do. Next to one, man. How's life? How's... I don't know. Are you graduating also, or like somebody else? Or are you like the one with the academic comeback? It's one of you two guys. It's one of you two guys. Let's go there. I mean, to be fair, it should be also a little bit smaller there. Oh, whatever. Going down there. But yeah, I mean, It's kind of like really weird after you kind of finish like, I don't know, college or like high school, or like you're looking for a job, or like you do something on your own. Like there's not really like structure anymore. It's just all it depends on you, man. It's so weird. Like what's called a nice plan, like at this hour you have like biology, or like at this hour you have like certain classes or lessons. Like you have to do everything on your own. It's kind of, so still have to, even now it's like everything is up to you, man. Nobody's gonna take care for you. I mean, I guess it's like also like a one step of being independent, but yeah. Who's the artist? Which one artist? Like the reference, or like that I'm using, or like what do you mean? What do you mean? Dun, 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 dun. What do you mean? The one you're starting is Tenten. Just type Tenten anatomy book and there you have it. It's like, it's not only Tenten, like the other author would be like, let me see, who's the other author? TC? Tenten and TC. It's like those two authors. So this should like in here. Do you know Rake? Is this not like the very horny dude? The very horny drawings. That does very horny drawings. I mean, I think I know. Not personally, but I know like the boss. Yeah. Then I think, yeah. I know. I was thinking I was learning from him too, but I realized that I have so much to study anyway, so I will take a while to get there for sure. So there's that. Because otherwise I would just bought a lot of things and then yeah. Are you writing in Japanese? Etchy. Etchy. I mean, yeah. But I think a little bit, this is maybe a little bit on the nose sometimes. Maybe sometimes a little bit too much for my taste. But yeah, I mean, I was thinking I was learning from him too, but I decided not to because I have other things to do. And after I think after I finish that other things, then maybe I will try it out. But that will be maybe also not, you know, maybe not. It really depends on like how I feel. So it's a little bit too there. I can hear. All right. What do you mean what? Can't believe what I said. Ain't no way. I mean, yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, here. I know I destroyed your bubble. Although, I mean, yeah, like, I like them too. I gonna draw them too eventually. I'm not saying I don't like them, it's just like sometimes he draws them a little bit too much. Yeah, okay, chill, bro. That goes kind of like here. Bro can't stop thinking about the. Why limit yourself, man? It can be bigger and better. You know, sometimes, you know, like, you know, tasteful, you know. You don't have to, you know, sometimes you just have to think about not if you can do it, but should you do it, you know. It's not about if you can do it, if you should do it. Okay, let's go. Oh, okay, I should have more out there. Okay. Yeah, the possibilities are, I mean, to be fair, if you're an artist, you can draw whatever you want, man. You can let your degeneracy and let them run free, I guess. Nobody's gonna stop you. Yeah, okay, let's go. Nobody's gonna stop you. So let's go next one. And then I almost finished with this one. I'm kind of happy now. I didn't expect. Yeah, I thought it was much more difficult, but I guess not really. Like, I'm kind of happy. Like, wow, this was not that difficult as I expected. Huh? Maybe I level up. Oh my gosh. I level up, guys. Let's go. I don't know why, but at some point you just know you kind of level up in your art. So it's kind of like funny to see. At some point you, oh yeah, actually I got better. Oh wait a minute, I'm actually better than before. I mean, that's kind of nice. Alright. I mean, I guess in the end of the day, I have to still have figure out and learn how to be like more slower, I think. I'm really fast. I'm very like, I don't know. It's like I'm on ADHD or something like that, or like on like, I don't know, 10 Red Bulls. Should really start driving more slower. But I think that will come after time, hopefully. Or maybe I will adopt that fast drawing and then actually be like, maybe you don't need to draw less slow, you know? Gotta go fast, man. But I think going slow is going faster, man. Okay, okay. Alright, alright. What was I talking again? uh, I don't know. Man, I got like a brain rot, man. What's the assassino cappuccino? Tun 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 tun. What's another one? I know. Crocodilo bombardilo or something like that. I don't know if you guys know that one. This brain rot. Peak brain rot, man. Peak brain rot. Spionio, conodilo, crocodilo. I don't know, I really love that. Oh man, I really love brain rot sometimes. I don't know, I think brain rot makes sometimes life even more funny. I'm like in Europe. Euro time, I guess. In the middle. So I don't know what they call GTA 6. Let's see, time zone. Central Europe summertime. CEST. Oh, GMT +2. That's like that. I think that's. I'm not so sure how like the time zones actually work, but I think that's the one. Yeah. But yeah, stream every day at like 4 or 6, like 4 p.m. or like 16 o'clock. But yeah, that's what I'm streaming. Oh, let's go. That is when I'm streaming. Every day, baby. Every day. If you have a bad day, if you have a good day, I'm there, man. I'm the homie that you never had, you know? Get that parasocial thing going, man, you know? That's what I'm saying. Okay, this is a little bit up here, let's say. Should be more up here. Next one's like this, here. Then this should be here. Goes around that. Cappuccino assassino. Assassino. Okay, that should be a little more up there, but it's okay. It's okay on that on here. I think that should do the trick, I would say. We'll learn something from it, the whole thing, hopefully. Otherwise, I have to do it again, or like use it more, apply it more. I think apply it, yeah. That's what when you get like a lot of things. Nowadays, what I do is when I learn something, for example, I try to copy it and then try it from my imagination and then apply it on my like. I mean, I guess applying is just like from imagination in that sense. Then imagine the artwork, hopefully. At least that's what I'm doing. Or recently doing, because I realized that after you're just doing copies, you don't really understand anything. I mean, I guess I got really good at observation, but understanding wise, I'm like, yeah, that's out the window, bro. Oh well. I wouldn't say it was a waste of time, but I think it was very efficient for sure. But that's how it goes sometimes. Yeah, so there was, yeah. Inefficient for sure. Huh? Okay, let's go. I don't remember what I learned until. I mean, yeah, that's how normally it goes. This is like the thing with imagination is also like what I realize is how can I simplify this so I can understand it for myself easier. For example, like with the egg or like with the torso, that perspective. I have like guidelines. That does the thing for you, man. And then draw until you can't draw anymore. Let's go. I don't know why I did this, but I'm happy that I did this. Because I have to draw more and I have to also think more. I think like thinking is also very underappreciated, you know, think what you're drawing. Don't just ball it and wipe it out, man. Have a plan. Doesn't hurt that much. Like some rough idea what the workflow is gonna be, right? Have a plan. But then again, this is really like, I guess, really, every artist does things different, right? It's not like one absolute answer. And if you think there's like one absolute answer, well, that's, I don't know, that's not good. It's like kind of like math, I would say. There's like one solution, but there's like 100 ways to get there in that sense, I would say. That's what I think also art. I think it really depends on like what you like and what your preference are. So there's that. There's not like one superior thing. It's just really just taste. I mean, in the end of the day, like if the end result is the same kind of thing, or like the quality is the same, but it used a different method, then I would say it's valid. So it only becomes like a little bit questionable if it just becomes not the same, you know? If the quality kind of changes. If the result is a little different, then, you know, then we have to worry about that. Let's go there. Here. Give me that. There should be labeled up there. Well, the thing, like, drawing the 100 times is also very good. I mean, it takes a lot of time, but, you know. Well, Asian pros be like, you should draw every spare second of your... I mean, there's like, you know, pro and contra for both sides, I would say. Because in the end of the day, like they, if you want to be like a professional, I mean, I don't even know if you have to be like that, but it's kind of interesting to see that. But I mean, yeah, if you don't draw, like, if you don't draw or do something else, you can use this to get better at art, you know. But I think this is also very toxic, you know. I don't really like that mentality too. Like I'm like I can't understand why they do it, because it's like Asian mentality is like you have to be the best kind of thing, or you're like kind of like, I guess you're just embarrassing to the family or something like that. I guess. You fail a disappointment, you know. I mean, there's like a stigma. I mean, I don't believe that's how it is, but I think there's a reason why the stigma is there for sure, or like a stereotype, right? But I wonder like how many Asian pros I actually get like burnout or like getting like really exhausted. Because in my opinion, I think there should be like, I think I'm leaning more like to the Western style, you know, about like taking care of yourself, you know. Taking care of yourself and also your mentally. I like a balance, you know, because I think like the pros go like a little bit insane in that sense. But honestly, I kind of like. There's a reason mangas don't live like. I mean, yeah, that's actually a very sad one. But also like I think I don't know, maybe that's just me, but maybe I don't know, maybe I'm wrong or maybe like this is not true. But I don't think like just drawing more doesn't mean that, you know, you're getting better immediately. Like uh I think what Asian people or like people or like Asian professional Asian people or artists kind of like miss the point is like I think efficiency. Because I think that's kind of like what's missing. Like you can draw more, but is it actually good for you, or is it just better to take care of yourself and you get like rest, and then look at you, the art gets better in that sense, you know? You know what I mean? I think it's kind of like inefficient in my like I don't know if that's actually true, but it's like that's the feeling I get, you know? You should draw everything in your life, you know, every second in your life, like, but sure. Because I think like there's some value to breaks too, I would say, because you can get inspiration out of breaks too, you know. Live fast, die young mentality. Yeah, it's probably yeah. That's unfortunate, I would say, yeah. I mean, I guess also Asian culture has also very like what's called very very strong, I would say. Like with hey, become successful and don't. I mean, I can't really talk that much. I'm just like I'm half Asian, so there's that. Like I don't really have that you know that kind of experience with full Asian people would do. I'm like a half in that sense. I was a very unique half in that sense too. But yeah. Uh, but yeah. Oh. I just hope like they eventually, you know, learn how to take breaks. Okay. Well, eventually learn how to take breaks. I think that's very important. I mean, to be fair, I'm also taking like breaks. So sometimes all I do for drawing in the day is just like the live streams, you know, 2 hours a day, you know. It's not crazy much, but you know, like 2 hours every day is like it kind of adds up at some point, you know. Let's see. Okay, I made that. Oh yeah, okay. Could I do more? Yes, for sure. But I also like take care of my mentality too, you know. Could I be better and already like working like in industry? I guess for sure, probably. But would I actually not enjoy drawing anymore and I would hate myself? Probably, yeah. I think like the self-hatred and, you know, just grind this would be like, you know, it's not worth it, you know. Sometimes like, you know, sometimes I guess it's like a life lesson also for you guys. Sometimes it's not worth it to risk it. Like for example, if you do like, you know, what's called? Russian roulette, for example. I mean, the risk is like, you know, like for example, if you get like a Russian roulette and for every bullet you get 1 million euros, I would still not do it because, you know, what if it's go wrong? Well, I'm dead, you know. Like some like risk you should not take, you know. Or like some risks are not really that worth it. I'm more like a, what's called slow and steady kind of guy. Slow and steady kind of guy. And also be like kind of believing in yourself, you know. That eventually I get there, you know. It's not like, oh my god, I never get there, you know. Like having that mentality is just not good for you, man. You get there. It takes a while, you know. It takes a while. But you get there, you know. Maybe slower, faster than you think, you know. Or like faster than you think, yeah. Okay, this is like how wrong but true. Let's see how that actually look like. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, I guess also like those daily streams are also kind of motivation for other people to draw too, you know. See some guys like, hey, I really like enjoying your streams. It helps me to motivate to drawing, you know. Like, hey, that's kind of nice. Keep up the good work. You are my inspiration. I'm like, oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Ugh. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. You are what's called and welcome. But then I'm also like a little skeptic. Are you really that grateful? Well, I don't know. Like in the end of the day, like I don't know how much influence or like impact I have on other people. Like in the end of the day, I'm just a guy on the internet that streams every day out, you know. I guess like I think the like life lessons I would give is just like, you know, love yourself, take care of yourself, believe in yourself, and say life is easy, you know. If you ever take anything from my streams, then that's the one thing, you know. If you take anything from my streams there. At least that's what I wanted to, at least. Because in the end of the day, I told also in the beginning of the stream, your beliefs kind of shape your reality. So there's that. And why would you kind of hate yourself, you know? Why would you put yourself down, you know, if you can put yourself up? Goes both streets. Because a lot of people hate themselves or don't like themselves. Like the biggest hater for themselves. Like, bro, chill. It's okay, man. Take one step at a time, man. Breathe in air, you know? Breathe in the oxygen. And that's, I mean, with 100%, with 1,000%, you know? What yeah. 100% with 1,000%. Well, also like just giving like good vibes, I would say. Good vibes. I mean, you might think like that's very cringe to say, but also I don't really care. I don't judge myself. I mean, that's who I am, I guess. Not I guess, that's who I am. That's it. Also, knowing who you are is also very important. Like who you want to be. I'm gonna be what I wanna be. If I work hard. Something like that. It's okay. I mean, yeah, I don't mind that, honestly. Like, I think if I weren't cringe enough, I wouldn't stream. Or like, if I, like, now, the other way around. Like, if I would care what other people think, I wouldn't stream, you know? I think that's a really tough, I mean, that's a lesson that I learned after streaming so much. At some point, you know, people don't really care. You can just say, I mean, you can't say shit, but be like in the, you know, terms of service, you know? You know what I mean? Because in the end of the day, like, people will leave and people will come. So it doesn't like it doesn't really make sense to try to be somebody else that you aren't, you know. It's rather much easier to be yourself in that sense. And that's really like liberating, you know. Because there will become people that actually like you for who you are, you know. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, I still have to figure, still like, I don't know. I can't believe that. In that sense, I still have to put my head around that. But yeah, there are like people that actually like you for who you are, you know. For all the quirkiness that you bring, you know. And you don't have to pretend to be somebody else. And that's really powerful, you know. Now that's powerful. And that's what I call powerful. This was kind of wrong. And I think also nowadays a lot of YouTubers or like, I don't know. I mean, I guess React channels, but also like, I don't know. Like the thing why I started also drawing is also have like some value. Like I think if you're like a streamer or like want to become a YouTuber, I think you should bring something to the table, you know. One thing on that for me was like art. Maybe if I'm really good at art, maybe I can help other people and maybe put my 2 cents, you know, to the thing, because that's really like the value that you bring, you know. That's for example that like we know lawyers and doctors kind of be also very interesting because you see their viewpoint and their expertise in that sense. But if you're just the average Joe, you know, nobody really cares, you know, unless you be really funny or like entertaining in that sense. But that's also like a skill not every Joe has, you know, or like typical Andy, you know. At least that's what I'm thinking. I think I'm building something really incredible. Like with my streams and stuff like that. And also like I guess maybe eventually videos I can bring to the table. And be more funny, haha. He's the funny guy. Make me laugh. But yeah. Let's go. But also like if one day everything is gone, I still have my art skills, you know. That's the thing, you know. I still have my art skills. Alright, let me see. Okay, that's kind of correct. Okay, yeah, alright. I made it a little too much to sides. Okay. Yeah. Give me that there. Alright, let's go. Just talk, you know. Well, it's like I have to kind of like put my, you know, give myself a pat on the back, you know, because not everybody is able to do that what I'm doing. I'm not saying nobody is able to do it, but not everybody, you know. Try to stream every day for 800 days, and then we can talk again, you know. Then we can talk again. Yeah, I think, you know, sometimes you have to say to yourself, do you like awesome sauce, you know? You awesome sauce, man. Oh. All right, let's go. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit too wide. But yeah, otherwise, okay. No, okay, all right. Make that. Yeah. Kind of like here. Oh. Okay. Dun. Yeah, let's go. We take those, man. We take those. Okay, this is the... Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, I got that right. Okay, there's that. Okay, let me see. Ah, okay. Okay, but otherwise, yeah, okay. Ah, okay, I got... Yeah, okay, I got like this kind of wrong here. Alright. I should be like here. Alright. Okay, nice. Now with that, I think we finished this drawings. Let's go. Woohoo. Woo. So it's like, I don't know, like it's called Something like this right here. I mean, it's not really perfect, but hey. There should be like more down there. Okay. Okay, I have to do one change here. Because okay, yeah. Alright. Yeah. I should like kind of like this there. Alright. It follows the form. Okay, this is there. Maybe I should do like a line art version of that too eventually. A little bit too much. Just get my, I guess, craftsmanship going, so it's not that messy and actually more readable. So that should do the trick, right? Yeah. Still. Just give it there, here. Okay. Yeah, okay, this is... Okay, should be like more, but otherwise, let's go. We take those. We take those. Just like... It should be like here, because perspective. If I do this, it's like kind of like this. Well, it should be kind of like this. Alright, let's go. We take those. So... Finished with that one, I would say. Let's go. Damn. I did it. Huh. That was a couple of streams for sure. Ugh. So let's do like a thumbnail for sure. Let's take, I guess, those two here. Thumbnail, baby. Thumbnail. I guess maybe then tomorrow we do like, no. Those boxes. But I think I can do this in one stream because I'm pretty confident in those shapes for sure. Like, I'm very confident in those kind of like shapes there. That's really the most important part. Oh, word. I mean, let me see. Can I actually do this, or I'm just like a, just a fraud. Fraud in Japan, you know. Here's with Becca. Hey, welcome. I think this is a little bit too high. Let's see. Should be like a little bit there. I want to, yeah, because one, yeah, the reason why this is too high is because of the thirds, yeah. What I mean is that like this 1, 2, 3, that's how I do like it was measurements. Let's see, can I get it right? Or am I a fraudster? I am a fraudster, who knows? Oh, look at this, I'm just too good, man. Okay, and I guess another problem would be, yeah. The other is just like I didn't do like a bit low on there. But yeah, look at this. I can do this. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Like this should like this. Basic shape. Honestly, yeah, the basic shape, man. Just start the basic shape. I don't have to do like the sculpts. Yeah, look at this. Easy, baby. Easy. I think if I do this a little bit more with the box, with the accurate box here, just should do like, yeah, a minute. Okay, I just make that the thing here a little bit more bigger, than it should do the trick. Look at this, easy. I mean, it's not 100% because this should go there. Yeah, I forgot about. But honestly, I'm happy. I'm happy. I can do the shit from my imagination. Let's go, baby. And I think we will do this tomorrow. Like, I think, yeah, I think I can shit that out in like, I don't know, maybe one stream. Then when I finish that one stream, and then this one here. Yeah, I guess that would be it. One stream and then another stream. Gonna be interesting too. I mean, I guess there's also the shadow shapes here too. All right, but yeah, I think that's it, guys. Hitting the 2-hour marks like always, but yeah. Have you done exercise on Dropbox? I used to do them, but not now. Like, I think like Dropbox a little bit too restricted to for my taste. Like I'm pretty much more like, you know, for example, like the 100 box method or like 100 drawing box. Like I'm doing this more intuitive than, you know, having like, you know, doing stuff like that. Just doing that like more intuitive. It's more like more here, yeah. Well, it's a good exercise nonetheless. For example, doing something like that. Keep it down on and down. Give it like this. I mean, I guess that the tricky part is to keep the, like, you know, the same box. But I mean, I'm able to keep it somewhat same. And then here, I guess. And then maybe there. Just fly with the boxes, man. Like, just whatever, man, you know? Some boxes are not really that good. Yeah, should be like here. But yeah, like a nice exercise for sure. I mean, I can keep this somewhere. But yeah, that's that. I mean, yeah, like whatever works for you. Like for me, it was Dropbox a little bit too limiting for me. Like I wanted more like intuitive. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow if you have time. Like always, stream every day. Bye bye, guys. Have a nice one. Bye bye. Good night.